She did that to one particular lady. The lady have reported her to the Ghana police. When the Ghana police went to arrest her, the Ghana police found out that there are more people to be arrested and more heinous crimes being committed in that particular location. The landlord and a bodyguard was arrested together. So a Nigerian lady who is living in Ghana came up with a plan in order to operate a prostitution company. So she always leaves Ghana and moves back to Nigeria, engage Nigerian ladies under the pretext of bringing them back to Ghana in order to offer them a good job or help them further their education. However, when she brings them here to Ghana, this is what she does. She pushes them into prostitution and then gives them a stipulated amount of money that they have to produce to her every single day. She did that to one particular lady. The lady have reported her to the Ghana police. When the Ghana police went to arrest her, the Ghana police found out that there are more people to be arrested and more heinous crimes being committed in that particular location. The landlord and a bodyguard was arrested together. Let me tell you about this whole story. Grab a popcorn and some sobolo. So yesterday, the news broke out that the Ghana Police Service in Koforidua had arrested 15 people. Among these 15 people, 13 were women. And among these 13 women, 12 were Nigerian national. And all 13 women were into prostitution. The other 2 were men. One of them was the landlord accommodating all these prostitutes, and the other one was a bouncer or a bodyguard who was guarding all these prostitutes. 15 of them were arrested and presently under the Ghana police custody, assisting investigation. Now, this is how they were arrested. You see, on February 2026, a 30-year-old Nigerian national who lives in Koforidua here in Ghana went to the police at Nsokwa at Koforidua and then reported to the police that somebody who brought her from Nigeria to Ghana has assaulted her because she was not able to produce what the person wants. What does the person want? You see, there is one particular lady, a Nigerian national also living in Ghana. Her name is Christabel Simon Mande. According to reports, allegedly, Christabel Simon Mande operates a prostitution syndicate, like a prostitution company, and this is how she is able to recruit ladies into this particular prostitution business. As a Nigerian living in Ghana, she goes to Nigeria, she meets young females or young women in Nigeria, and under the pretext of bringing them to Ghana for a better life, such as giving them jobs or helping them further their education, she brings them to Ghana and then pushes them into her prostitution company, allegedly, according to reports. She operates this particular prostitution company together with her boyfriend. So, according to the Ghana Police Service, the 30-year-old Nigerian lady who reported the case to them, who has been identified only as Guswell. Now, Guswell told the Ghana Police Service that Christabel Simon Mande brought her to Ghana and then pushed her into prostitution and told her that every single day she is to produce 400 Ghana cedis and then give to her madam, her mistress, Christabel Simon Mande. So every single day, the 30-year-old lady known as Goswell is supposed to come and then give 400 cedis to Christabel and her boyfriend, whose name is Simon Kwaten, a Ghanaian. So one particular day, Christabel came and then asked that particular lady, Goswell, after all the day's works of prostitution, the lady was not able to produce 400 Ghana cedis. The only amount of money she was able to produce was 250 Ghana cedis. Christabel Simon Mande was like, she's not going to take 250 because the daily prostitution sales must be up to 400 Ghana cedis. So if it is not up to 400 Ghana cedis, she is not going to take the money. Now, the lady, the 30-year-old lady, did not know what to do again. Because that day, the market wasn't good. The soccer pimps wasn't coming. It's like men were not really interested in soccer pimps on that particular. However, her mistress, Christabel Simon Mande, refused to take the 250 Ghana cedis, insisting that the money must be up to the daily regular sales of 400 Ghana cedis. The 30-year-old lady did not know what to do again because apparently the day was over. The prostitution work was over. The men on that particular day, I think, were not interested in soccer pimps or something, so market was very bad. So she had no other option than to just give the money to her mistress like that. Her mistress became very angry. Her mistress called her boyfriend, who is Simon Kwanti, and together they beat this 30-year-old lady. They assaulted her for not being able to produce the 400 Ghana cedi and only producing 250 Ghana cedis. Now, this 30-year-old girl, who is identified as Guswell, also became very angry and then went to the nearest police station at Ansokwa and the Koforidua, and then reported the case to the Ghana Police Service. Acting on the report brought to them by this 30-year-old Nigerian lady, the Ghana Police Service went in order to arrest the mistress and her boyfriend for assaulting her. Christabel Simon Mande and her boyfriend, Simon Kwate, were living in a community known as the Biasem near New Joabin in the Koforidua area. So the Ghana Police Service went to the Biasem to arrest these two people. But after arresting Christabel Simon Mande and her boyfriend Simon Kwate, the Ghana police realized something, that in the locality there was one particular man known as Omari Jemfi. Now, Omari Jemfi had a brothel, like a structure, a building where she was housing prostitutes, and prostitution operation was ongoing in that particular building. And in Ghana, it is illegal. When the Ghana Police Service went to make inquiries and arrest the owner and operators of that particular brothel, guess what? The Ghana Police Service realized that inside that particular brothel, there was a very little girl, a minor of about 15 years, who was also allegedly pushed into the sex work, the prostitution. So the Ghana Police Service gathered all the 13 women over there at the brothel who were engaging in the prostitution, including the 15-year-old girl, arrested them, arrested the landlord, Omari Jemfi, who was housing all these prostitutes, and also arrested one particular macho man, a bouncer, who was protecting them to do their work. So together, they were 15. Upon reaching the Ghana Police Service made inquiries and then realized that 12 of the 13 females who were into the prostitution were actually Nigerians, meaning only one Ghanaian. So the Ghana Police Service separated the 15-year-old girl because she was a minor and then placed her under the Social Welfare Committee, and then making sure that the little girl is very fine and nothing happens to her. However, the other people who were adults and into the prostitution are currently held under the Ghana Police custody, and investigations are ongoing. Upon arrest and search of the premises, these are the things the Ghana Police Service retrieved from the area. This, you know what it is, CDs, maybe for protection, customer care. So presently, these 15 people under the custody of the Ghana Police Service are being investigated for offenses including allowing a minor to engage in prostitution, running a prostitution business, operating a brothel, and also assault. So as it stands now, the Ghana Police Service are saying that these people would be put or arraigned before court, and whatever be the case, I'll be here again to update you on the case. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Redwan ADS.